outrage over the alleged presence of animal fat in Tirupati laddus. A cleansing ritual is performed at the Tirumala temple. 8 priests led the rituals, guided by 3 Agama Shastra advisors. The rituals began as early as 5:40 a.m. today, and the rituals are being conducted to seek divine atonement from Lord Venkateshwara for the alleged adulteration in the Prasadam.
After the purification ritual that was undertaken here at the Tirupati Tirumala Devasthanam, because of the entire controversy involving the adulteration of ingredients used in the Tirupati Prasadam, the famous laddus concerned, you can see the head priest along with various other priests here who were carrying this kalash, carrying various other ritual, items that were used in the rituals, coming out of the temple at this point in time. They did, of course, speak to the media as well, speak about the various processes that were undertaken earlier today at the temple, which of course is very important. There were 3 Homa Kundas that were established. The Shanti Homam, Panchagavya, Prokshana, cleansing ritual ceremony conducted in accordance with, of course, the Shastras here at the Tirupati temple. While, of course, we've been speaking to the devotees, they say while such a ritual is important somewhere to, on a spiritual level for the devotees, but what's more important is to ensure that such an incident does not occur once again, which affects the faith of the devotees in the administration itself. And they're saying that stringent measures should be undertaken so that a testing center or a lab can be set up in the premises itself, so that if there is any sort of adulteration or any concern pertaining to any ingredients or prasadam, it can be fixed before it actually reaches the devotees themselves.
All right, a report has now been submitted to the Chief Minister regarding the Prasadam issue, and the steps that have been undertaken to ensure the purity have also been listed out in the report. In fact, the TTD administration has said that inspection of the tender qualified dairies will be carried out. The suppliers of the cow ghee will also be regularly monitored, and verification through the records pertaining to cow milk procurement and surprise checks and audits will also be conducted. Now, Alpha and Nandini brands will be supplying ghee to the TTD. Well, remember, the Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister CM Chandrababu Naidu has also constituted a special investigation team to probe the alleged use of animal fat in the laddus. He has formed a special investigation team to probe into the irregularities. In fact, he alleged that appointments to the TTD board became like gambling during the previous government, and there were instances of appointing people who had no faith in giving preferences to non-Hindus on the board.
You cannot affect the sentiments. You cannot hurt the Hindus. He is hurting the Hindus. This is not correct. As a matter of fact, as Chief Minister, he has to protect all these things. He violated, he misused his powers. Ultimately, he has gone reverse tenders. He changed our tender conditions. Finally, this type of inferior adulterated product has come. It is very clear in black and white, all evidences. I am doing 3 angles. One is, first of all, purification, Prokshana, that they will conduct according to traditions, Agama Sampradayam. Second, I am ordering an inquiry, IGP-level or more than that. Then the team will establish the facts. Finally, all temples, all prayer places, respect to religious people only will work, so that there won't be any violations. That also we are going to bring.
Let's go across to my colleague Shamit joining us on the broadcast with the details. In fact, we've also accessed a copy of the report that was submitted to the Chief Minister in this regard. Shamit, take us through the details that have been mentioned in this report and what next, because devotees across the country have been waiting to find out what are the issues. The allegations are extremely grave. Are there changes that are being made to the temple prasadam? What are the key initiatives that have been taken up?
Well, actually, Pratibha, massive controversy unfolded after Chandrababu Naidu himself, head of the state, chief minister, he himself come out and stated during the NDA meeting that instead of ghee, animal fat was used for the preparation of Prasadam, which is offered to Lord Venkateshwara. At the same time, Prasadam, which is food offered to the devotees. 60-70,000 devotees every day visit Tirupati Devasthanam, and also laddus. Over 3 lakh to 3,50,000 laddus will be prepared each and every day. On an average, each pilgrim or each devotee will be purchasing 2 to 5 laddus, and also they will be bringing back to their families. And Tirupati laddu is known as very auspicious prasad, so people will be purchasing it. And massive controversy unfolded, and one side TDP is backing the claims with the National Dairy Development Board report. At the same time, the YSRCP is refuting to the claims. Even YS Jagannath Reddy has spoken and said that even he written a letter to the Prime Minister Modi. So even when it comes to the reports, yes, we have even the fresh report where I'm right now holding it, and where it is very much clear that they even comparing the old supplies with the new one, and the old supplies doesn't fall in the range which actually belongs to the AR Dairy Limited and Private Limited, which is in the Madurai, Tamil Nadu, and it is one of the vendors out of 5. And initially EO was suspicious, and then he took 4 samples from the tankers which arrived, and yesterday Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu has said that 4 tankers were already used, and the adulterated ghee was in those tankers, 4 tankers, and later from other 4 tankers, the EU has taken the sample and then sent to the National Dairy Development Board, and it is having the mechanism to check whether the ghee is adulterated or not, whether foreign fat traces are there in that ghee, yes or no. So immediately after checking after the lab reports have come, they have sent back to the TTD in the month of July, and immediately to an extent to the shock of Executive Officer Shamala Rao, he noticed that almost all values, the S value of 1, 2, 3, 1, 4 and 5. Even earlier we have accessed exclusively 4 sample reports, and this is the the old and new sample report right now we are holding. So all the 5 values, S value of all the 5 numbers doesn't fall in the range, and this is the old report of July report of AR Dairy Private Limited. And if you come to the new reports, because immediately after you found that the adulterated ghee is being supplied, so he given the memo, blacklisted AR Dairy, and then called for the tenders and given the contract to the KMF's Nandini and also Alpha company to supply 10 lakh liters of ghee. And even the tests have been done, and all the test values are also fall in the line.
Okay, all right. Chaumit, thank you for joining us with those details. We'll come back to you for those updates. Purification rituals also being conducted at the Tirupati temple. But at a time when there is growing anger and concern over the Tirupati issue, the SP MP Dimple Yadav has sparked off a new controversy after casting aspersions over the Vrindavan Prasadam as well. She said that while the issue in Tirupati is a sensitive one, she heard similar reports about the Vrindavan Prasad as well.
और ये जांच बिठानी भी चाहिए, जिस तरह आप बता रहे हैं कि तिरुपति बालाजी के लड्डू में जो अडल्ट्रेशन का मामला आया है, तो ये बहुत ही नाजुक मामला भी है, क्योंकि कहीं ना कहीं ये हमारे श्रद्धा से जुड़ा हुआ मामला है। और इसी तरह की बात हमारे वृंदावन में भी सुनने को मिली है, जहाँ पे सही किस्म का खोए का इस्तेमाल नहीं हो रहा है या उसमें भी मिलावट हो रही है।
So this was the shocking statement that was made by Dimple Yadav, claiming that she had heard similar reports about the Vrindavan temple as well. No details provided, no proof provided for the claims that she made, but she just went on to say that she had heard similar statements, similar controversy about Vrindavan as well. Listen in to what she said.
और ये जांच बिठानी भी चाहिए, जिस तरह आप बता रहे हैं कि तिरुपति बालाजी के लड्डू में जो अडल्ट्रेशन का मामला आया है, तो ये बहुत ही नाजुक मामला भी है, क्योंकि कहीं ना कहीं ये हमारे श्रद्धा से जुड़ा हुआ मामला है। और इसी तरह की बात हमारे वृंदावन में भी सुनने को मिली है, जहाँ पे सही किस्म का खोए का इस्तेमाल नहीं हो रहा है या उसमें भी मिलावट हो रही है।